Hey guys, Craig from Wattle Accountants. Today we're going to talk about the big tax change at the moment that everybody's talking about. So if we go to the news release, it talks about a better targeted superannuation concessions. So this actually is an additional tax that needs to be paid by people that have super fund balances over 3 million. So if your balance is well under 3 mil, or it's not ever going to be close to that, then you don't need to watch this video. The rest is not really relevant. However, this sort of additional tax is one of many to come, I believe. So the reason why this is happening is because the government is bust. So if we look at the financial statement, just at 30 June 2022, so sort of 9 months ago. If we skip down, there's this nice little graph that just makes it easier for us to summarize what's happening with the government. So the Australian government, back in 2013, has a negative 200 billion in assets. What that means is if you have a house that's worth, $500,000, but your mortgage is worth, say, 600,000. Well, if you were to try to sell the house, you would still need $100,000. Otherwise, you're not able to sell, and you're in a really bad situation, obviously. So basically, that is exactly the situation the government's in here, except it's 200 billion. That's right, 200 billion. And as you can see with the yellow line, it's gone out of control. They can't control it. It's getting worse. Obviously, these two, 2020, 21, these years were especially bad because of, the COVID payments. But honestly, it's not improving, which is why, they need to either raise taxes, which is what they're doing here, or lower benefits, cut their costs. So as we all know, we're in a recession at the moment. Spending will go down, which means tax revenue go down. So that not only are businesses cutting costs, government is looking to do that or make additional revenue, which is what they're doing now. So basically how it would work, it's actually administered in a way as an additional tax. Even though it says there is a reduction of a concession, technically that's correct. However, the way it's administered, it's similar to the Division 293 tax, which basically means your fund, or as a member, your balance is assessed to be over 3 mil. So the earnings or the growth in your balance from your profit is taxed at an additional 15%, and it's pro rata. I'll put a link to this fact sheet in the description so you can have a look yourself. But basically, it's the proportion of earnings over the 3 mil will be an additional 15% tax. So it's going to be issued to you individually, which you then can either pay from your own pocket, this additional 15% tax, or you can have it released from your super fund. So, you can just pay it from the super fund's bank account. But otherwise, thanks for watching the video. I hope you're a bit more aware of it. Just be aware that this is not legislation yet. This is a proposal. They're still gathering, they could change it for 3 mil to 2 mil. There's no final copy. It's not a bill yet. So this is really just a discussion. It's a big thing because even though this only affects a small amount of people right now, it may change to affect more people. And as you can see, the reason why it's happening is because they're bust and they can't turn it around. Even when you look at the cash flow statement, which is their money in and out. If we ignore 2021, which, they lost, their bank account basically went down by 135 billion. In the 22 year, supposedly a normal year, the bank balance went down. You would hope your cash flow would be close to zero, maybe positive, but they just can't get control of it. And with the recession here, tax revenues surely will go down, which is why they're starting to cut these costs all of a sudden. And this is just one of, I believe, many changes. There's already discussions about changes to individual tax offsets and stuff like that. But, we just got to wait to see what comes out. At the moment, this is just proposed. It probably will pass. Just kind of makes sense. So if you've got any comments, leave them down below. And thanks for watching the video.